Today on the channel, we walk straight into the Knightmare with DC McFarlane Toy Store exclusive Future State Superman Knightmare Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Superman Future State Knightmare Edition. But for all your Future State Knightmare Edition needs, I guess Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Yes, 15%. And I guess McFarlane Store, I guess, did they have this? Maybe they did briefly, but it was a Walmart exclusive for the Collector Con, I guess. Your mileage may vary depending where you buy these things at and what state you live in, country you live in, you know. But it's available. Maybe eBay, who knows. But it is the Knightmare Edition. And this isn't our first Knightmare Edition here on the channel. We unboxed like, gosh, there was that like big Batman, what was that guy's name? I don't know. We also unboxed like a vampire Batman. There's been a few of these. So another subline of the McFarlane toys. And at the end of the day, Todd, we know what you're doing. He's trying to get the most money out of his molds. I don't know if this was ever a comic book edition or anything where they all wore these colors, but it is cool if you're building out a shelf and you get them all looking the same. So I understand both sides of the coin. Dare I say two sides of the coin? Oh, Kiss style. But it's an interesting one here, and I did pre-order it at Walmart Collectors Con, and we're going to see, dare I say, what all the fuss is about. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what goes on in the Future State. Packaging, interesting, plastic-free, I guess. You can't see what's going on in here. Got the gold and black attack. Not really used to that with Superman. Got a limited edition sticker down here. It says McFarlane Store. 5,700 pieces limited edition. Always wacky with these pieces. Why 5,700? Why not just make it 6,000? Why not make it 5,000? Why not make it 5? I don't know what's going on, but 5,700, gold label, DC, Superman, Future State, Knightmare Edition, Knightmare with a K, so you know it's truly horrifying. Scan me, not today, Todd. I'm not letting you steal all my information. Scan me over there. And then we got an image of course, Superman, and we saw this once upon a time, way back when, the Future State Superman. Gladiator Superman is what it always reminded me of. But now it looks like he's got clothes on this time. But we're going to try to get it out of the package. There we go. There it is. See you later, goodbye. How about a little plastic prison here? You got the trading card. You got the big deluxe stand that nobody asked for. Nobody asked for that deluxe stand, but here we are. We're getting it. And we got a little weapon for Superman. Feels weird Superman needing a Batman axe. I guess he needed it, though. He needs it. You need what you need. Oh, my gosh. Is this real life? Todd McFarlane from the couch. I am looking at this right here. I have never seen this. In all my years, all the McFarlane figures I've unboxed, I have never come across this. Now, one thing that really irks me and really grinds my gears is tape on the cape. Nobody likes tape on the cape. And Todd, you've done some wacky things. He's put tape in cape. We'll never forget the original Superpowers figures where you basically put a hole through the capes. What the heck are we doing with those? And now we have tape on the trading card. They have the trading card taped down. What are we doing? I say it all the time. I'm trying to grade these cards a 10 to fund my future retirement. It's never going to happen if there's tape involved on these. What the heck is this all about? I've never seen such a thing. Unbelievable. We got tape on the card. What are we doing? Is it going to rip off? Oh my gosh, I do not like that. And this is a fresh figure, hot off the truck. Could you imagine like 10 years from now, somebody's trying to open this one and they got tape all over their card, the residue. Oh, it's just nightmare fuel. No pun intended with this one. But man, can't believe what I'm getting myself into here today. I'm shocked. This is shock and awe is what it is. So Todd, shame on you. Shame on you for doing that to us. And now what do we got? Now what mess do we got? Okay, we got the cape through the plastic. Oh my goodness. This is just horrifying. It's perfect. It's about Halloween season as I'm filming this. It's Halloween in a couple days. See you later, goodbye. This could be the most horrifying review of the year is what it could be. Nice little tray box here. I like to keep those. You never know when you might need that somewhere. See you later. Goodbye. But let's get down to this mess, this abomination. Let's get down to it. Let's start with the stand. You got the big oversized stand that nobody's got room to use. Superman logo there, the gold and black attack. I wish it was just the regular circle one with that logo on it. That would have been enough for me, but I guess not. We do get the stand for the trading card. Once again, who's standing up their trading cards? I guess people are taping their trading cards, so why wouldn't you stand them up? Is what it is. And then we get the trading card right here. Certificate, easy for me to read, Todd McFarlane, of authenticity here. No story, anything like that, but out of 5,700, what number did I get? 1,149, which conveniently enough is my lucky number. What are the odds here? I should play the lottery. Who knows? But Todd McFarlane, founder and CEO of McFarlane Toys, he even autographed the back with his auto pen is what he did. Knightmare Edition Superman is what it is once again. Now we get the Superman shield here. Okay, we're ready for that. Got to protect yourself. Got to have a little shield action. Gold and black attack looking pretty good. And then we get this crazy one. We saw this, I think, with Vampire Batman as well. A Batman axe going on. Very, very crazy. Batman's got time to make all these weapons. And now, I'm going to make an axe. Oh, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you make an axe? And I guess that's what he does. So Batman gonna Batman, I guess. Black handle, gold at the top is what it is. But now we're diving into Superman. And this one's been pretty south. However, I like this a lot, actually, out of the package. Now, if you remember the regular Future State Superman, and I couldn't find mine. I know I have it in my collection somewhere. It's to the point where I have so many figures here, and I'm looking through the shelves, and it's like you're blinded because there's so many figures. And for whatever reason, I couldn't find the Superman, and I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody stole it. Maybe somebody broke into my house, and they said, I'm going to steal one figure, and that was the figure. Could be. You never know. But that one was like bare suit, like he didn't have hardly any clothes on. Now this one, they did it differently, put him in a full-on black suit, which I always think looks good for Superman. The Death of Superman line, always love that version of Superman. So I like the whole black bodysuit on this one. And then on top of that, you get the Superman logo, and it's like chained down on him. I think that looks really cool. You got the collar around the neck, so he's been captured. You got the collar around the wrists here, so he looks like Superman. Same thing around the ankles. This is Superman that's been jailed up. He's been serving hard times, like the Mountie and the Big Boss Man at SummerSlam once upon a time. But I do like the looks of that. You got the Superman belt there once again. You got a cape that's torn and tattered. Now, would have preferred a soft cape on this, but we know, got to get the most out of your molds. We know what he's up to here. But it is a cape that's seen some stuff. He's been in the battle. So I like what this one represents. I actually think I like it more than the last Future State Superman. So it is pretty cool, a moment in time. Would be awesome if you had like real chains and you could have him like chained up, against the wall or something. Would have been cool to see that. Now the head sculpt, I don't know if it screams Superman to me. Close enough to be dangerous. You see it on this body, you're like, okay, that's Superman, but not an iconic Superman head here. Now he's got some gray going on around the edges. Got a little of that poof right there in the front of his hair. Got some teeth showing. He's got beautiful teeth, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Playing those Superman hits here. But looks good. I actually like this figure a whole lot, and that's one of the reasons I bought it. I don't like some of the shenanigans around it, but all in all, not a bad figure. Arms go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbow. Hand back and forth, side to side. You got a gripping hand and a fisted hand, so he can handle some of his weapons. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Waist articulation plus hula hoop up top. Got those big old Superman splits ready to go. Put up the big boot if he needs to. Double jointed pin knees. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. And you got the toe articulation. Can't ask for much more than that. So a bumpy ride to get here, but a fun figure. A little bit different of a figure here with Superman from McFarlane Toys. And he should fit on this stand. It was made for him. He better. And he does. He does. He fits on it. How about that? Old Superman ready to go. I did grab the Knightmare Edition Batman right here, so I guess you could square off and have them as a team if you wanted to. Color coordination at its finest. Now, we're going to get the rest of the Justice League painted like this. This is Future State Superman. This was Vampire Batman, so they're crossing lines, crossing streams too, is what I've been told, Todd McFarlane. So we'll see where this one goes in the future. But not a bad piece of business. Maybe a long game, maybe very worthy of a long game. If you can get this for $12 or something like that, maybe that'd be a pretty big win. But not bad. I don't like the shenanigans once again, but the actual figure, a little bit fun with this one. So there it is, Future State Knightmare Edition Superman. What's your guys' thoughts on this? Is it worth a pickup for you? Do you need this in your collection? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel, and all the content it does bring. You know there's a lot of content each and every single day. Appreciate the support over there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found. So for Knightmare, Future State, Superman, McFarlane Toys, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?